So I'm not sure if you can see this cute little bee. I'm not actually sure what species, but it might be a little native pollinator. I found the bee here yesterday, and it's still here, kind of tucked in right when the rain started. And you could hear the rain petering down on the hoop house. Quite happy I haven't had a chance to actually plant a lot of my tomatoes or peppers because it was really cold last night, and I wanted to come out and try and catch a glimpse of the worms moving, but generally as soon as they hear me coming, they tuck themselves back into their little houses, and so it's actually really hard for me to get footage of them. I have to thin out this bed again because I have way too many plants growing in here, so I'm going to be weeding out beets and eating them as beet greens in salad, and I can sort of reharvest off these pea shoots again because the roots are still in the ground, so again I'll just pinch them off. It's quite easy to do. So we'll have a really nice beet pea salad, and a big thing that I do is just leave the roots in the earth. So often they do regrow. Sometimes they don't, sometimes they do. It's kind of like when a groundhog comes and eats your whole row of salad. Sometimes it regrows just as beautifully the second time. And so that's what I do. I just create space, and I come back and I revisit and I reharvest, and often I have to harvest at least twice a week to keep up with the growth, which is really fun. And then this garlic I planted. I've never spring planted garlic before, but I did, and I put these cloves in the soil when it was frozen, so I actually had to kind of like chip into the soil to put them in, and garlic doesn't mind cold weather at all. Unlike tomatoes and peppers and potatoes, I suspect the cold of this weekend could actually stunt them by a few days. So we'll see. I'm going to plant some tomatoes out later, and we'll see if the ones that were out in the cold were actually stunted by this cold snap.